Hi, this is JC Cotton. I'm the product manager for ArmorWall for Cladding Concepts International. And today we're here at the 401Jackson job in Hoboken, New Jersey. One of our first projects with ArmorWall in the tri-state area. This is a great project to showcase the benefits and features of what ArmorWall fire-rated structural insulated sheathing can do for your project. Okay, the 401Jackson project was built by Chillemi Construction. They were one of the first adapters of ArmorWall fire-rated structural insulated sheathing in Hoboken, New Jersey. He was so happy with the product. He's also used us on the 830 Park Avenue job, and he has a multi-story, 10+ story building with ArmorWall in the plan right now. It utilizes about 35,000 square feet of ArmorWall fire-rated structural insulated sheathing. We have 3 different products on this job. We have an ACM rain screen cladding system that attaches directly to the ArmorWall with a 1-hour fire rating. We also use full-size Roman-sized brick from Cloud Ceramics. And then on the back side of the project, where it was on the property line, they needed a 2-hour fire-rated wall assembly, which ArmorWall was able to accomplish with their ArmorWall VPSP panel. Was able to give us a 2-hour fire rating with one product all by itself with one rotation around the building. On the back side of the project, they use hard coat stucco with a wire lath attachment that can attach directly to our ArmorWall fire-rated structural insulated sheathing product. This product is very, very, very special. It accomplishes many different benefits in one product rotation. It handles the sheathing, the air and water barrier, the structure, and also the fire rating in one product in one rotation. Also on the project, as you can see around the windows, you see the wood paneling around the outside of the windows as an accent. That is our FunderMax high pressure laminate panels. Okay, next we're going to head over to Nastasi Architects to get his feedback on what he thought of ArmorWall structural insulated sheathing on his project.
My name is David Worster. I'm a chief architect here at Nastasi Architects. I've been here for about 25 years. In charge of construction documents, design. Well, one of the interesting things about the project is being 6 stories, it requires it to be NFPA 285 compliant. So we always have to look for something that will meet that requirement. The building, because of its height, is a non-combustible structure, so the facade also has to be non-combustible, or tested for that non-combustibility with NFPA 285. That became important in finding ArmorWall. The thing that I think attracted me to ArmorWall was the fact that I could take care of 3 trades and 3 installations with one product. We had the ability to get our continuous insulation on the exterior, our sheathing, and our vapor barrier installed in one time. It allowed us to be able to get one trade on the building to install all those products that we were shot. I think that was the major thing. One of the other interesting things is that it became a very continuous installation on the exterior of the building, which is required by code, and it allows us to make sure that we don't have any gaps in insulation. But one of the unique things with ArmorWall is its structural capacities allowed us to attach to it at any location on the ArmorWall. It didn't require us to go through the sheathing and through the vapor barrier to have to attach directly back to the structural framing, the stud framing. It also allowed us that any fasteners that went through this were sealed for any for water infiltration. Well, today when we work with type 1 and type 2 construction, where we have to use metal studs on the outside, we have to have continuous insulation. That's a requirement. So the fact that we can with that, traditionally that would be outside the sheathing. It may have been a layer of mineral wool on the outside of the building, or a layer of like a rigid insulation. And in this case, I like the fact that that insulation isn't something that's going to get wet on the outside of the building, potentially behind a rain screen. I like the fact that we can bring it inside the sheathing and inside the vapor barrier.
ArmorWall is a hybridized solution that takes 3 elements of your traditional exterior assembly, your sheathing, your air and water barrier, and your insulation, and it combines into one product. Part of the innovation is they take their structural magnesium oxide sheathing and bring it to the outside layer of the insulation. The reason why they do that is because it's structural and allows our subframing attachment system and our brick wall ties to attach directly to our board without having to go back to the stud.
I mean, we used ArmorWall on 401 Jackson Street. And because of that, we've used it on Chillemi's other projects, and we've already drawn it into several other projects as well in New Jersey. I think one of the major issues is fastening to it, and the fact that you don't have to fasten through it and worry about the membrane being self-healing, is that we can rely on the ArmorWall to be structural and to support the raised three cladding.
ArmorWall is now becoming the #1 building enclosure system solution for architects and developers.